If you've been hesitant about dental work in Dominican Republic, Julian here might change your mind.
Kind of felt like a little celebrity.
In this exclusive interview with our customer delight manager, he reveals the 10 perks he enjoyed at Punta Cana's top dental clinic.
My name is Julian Wright. I am a business owner in Baltimore, Maryland. I've been to the Dominican Republic once before and saw another dentist, and I got the traditional braces, and I just couldn't do it. Like I literally plucked the wires out of my mouth. It was like just too much. So I was like, I have to do Invisalign. Invisalign was what I was kind of looking for. Not all dentists not all orthodontics in the Dominican Republic actually offered Invisalign. So I did a little research. So I just went online and just started looking for places that actually just did it. And I was looking for places that were nice and clean and that were, that kind of stood for something I would want to work with. First went there, was blown away by just like the office location. It was a nice building, super nice, friendly staff. Enjoyed talking with them. They spoke English. It was really kind of cool. The ones that didn't speak English, they were really trying to speak English with me, which kind of made it even more cool. So I kind of felt like a little celebrity, but I really enjoyed the treatment when I was there, as well as the whole shebang.
So it seemed like you visited a dental clinic that's not outside the country. It's like you've been there. how they all took care of you.
Yeah, I mean, I've been. I want to say it's been about 4 months or so when I actually initially went, and when I went, they took care of the mold. They measured everything. I came back like right around a week or so after I did the initial visit. And then that's when they gave me the first set, paid for everything right there on the spot. And they just said, listen, every 2 weeks you put a new set in your mouth. After so many weeks you come back and they do a little bit of adjustments. And I can get that done at work. I can get that done here in the U.S. or if I want, I can come over there and get it done. So since I've been going back and forth, it was just so happens when you call, I had just went over and visited them to let them do the adjustment, like maybe a day before you actually called. So that was kind of cool. Like, did they call you to tell you to call me? Like, no, it's not connected at all. It's like, wow, that's pretty kind of coincidental.
No one told me. Scout's on. No one told me, I swear. What made you decide to actually get the treatment in Dominican Republic? Was it already just because you happened to be there, or was it already a comfortable place for you?
Well, no, I was looking into Mexico, looking into the Philippines. Philippines was pretty inexpensive, but to get all the way there was a lot more expensive to get all the way to the Philippines. I know people there. And the Dominican Republic, because I can get on Frontier and I can basically get back and forth with like less than $100. It's just so close that it doesn't make sense for me. I said, well, this is if I have any problems, we need to go back for something, it'll give me an excuse to go on vacation. So that's kind of the way I looked at it. So I can go for a weekend, and every time I've come by, they've kind of, hey, you're only here for 2 days, and then they'll fit me in. So it's been really
There's already like an inside understanding that, oh, this is already like a special patient of ours. So do you still remember what happened with the preparation phase? Because usually I believe they would ask for like dental photos, x-rays, or more of like your history or dental background. But what happened with the preparation phase before you even set your schedule with your appointment with them?
Well, because I knew I was going to get the work done, because I had braces in my mouth, I had just taken the wire out. So I was like, okay, something has to happen. So I was going to go to somebody. So I already had my dental records with me. I already had, checked 3 different places. I actually went there and didn't even go to the other 2, because I was like, okay, this is it. Like when I went there, it was like the people were just like, doctor The doctor was just super cool. Everything about it just was awesome. So normally I'd like to get 3 estimates before I pick somewhere, but I really, this is your mouth you're dealing with. So you want to feel like, okay, this is it. So I was like, it's not about the money. It's about feeling comfortable with who you're working with. So I didn't have to go to the other 2.
Just some kind of magic. Like you already felt like this is the one. I'm gonna go with them the moment you've seen them.
Well, absolutely.
Though you mentioned there was one time that it would only take you like 2 days for a visit. So the appointment itself, it's not like that very long. So it will all short. Okay.
They did the mold, they put the stuff in your mouth and did the x-rays, and to look at the x-rays that I had, they gave me the whole set of trays, and that was it. Pretty simple.
You mentioned you still have to go back and forth for adjustments, right? Or you already have the option of not getting it there.
So basically with the Invisalign, after the first month or so, they have like some floss, like some sandpaper like floss that you have to floss at certain teeth after certain trays have been replaced. So I can get them done here, or I can do it myself, or I can go to a dentist that's local. They have a list of which teeth you have to do it at, and because I'm not going to do it myself, I just said, it gives me an excuse to go by, see everybody, and then if I'm in town, I'll do that, or I have a place where I do my regular cleaning. I'll let them do it if I'm still at home.
That's nice. They've given you all the options and you just got to pick one. Now, this is one of the common questions. Of course, since it's terrifying to go to a different country for any medical treatment, especially let alone dental work, how was the overall accommodation and transportation taken care of you? Like, was it already set up before you even got to the airport? How was the overall preparation when you're already there?
Yeah, for me, when I got to the country, I'm used to driving, so I just got to rent a car from the airport, got the addresses for all 3 places. Again, I went to this one first and didn't go to the other 2. So it was actually not extremely far from the airport, actually, because it's in Punta Cana. So, I went over to where they are, drove into it, nice restaurant. It was actually on the first floor. So, it was very easy to get to them. I didn't really have any problems with, transportation at all.
Now, I've been dying to ask this question. Now, let's talk about Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. How was it there? How was the people? How was everyone? The environment?
I love it. I mean, when you go to Punta Cana, it's like a breath of fresh air. I just left again. I literally just got back last night. So whenever I go, it's just like, okay, I need to get an escape from reality. And, the longer I go, it's like, why am I going back home? Like, this is like getting ridiculous. I'm actually, because I have so many friends in the Philippines, it's like really difficult for me to decide which place I want to go. Like, am I going to the Philippines? Because it's a lot less expensive than Dominican Republic going to the Philippines. But just the beauty of it over there. Both places are gorgeous, but since this is closer and I have business I got to take care of, I can go there real quick and come right back.
Exactly. You already mentioned that's the beauty of it. You're getting a vacation together with the dental trip. Wonderful. If you actually had to give one big piece of advice to those people who are still contemplating and kind of like in the verge of deciding if they're going to do the dental work abroad, but they're still afraid of doing it, what would your biggest piece of advice to them?
Well, I would just say, you want to go to the place and talk to the people, make sure that they make you feel comfortable with their expertise. When I ask questions, because I know a little bit of Spanish and they know English, I felt comfortable asking the questions and getting the answers. I was comfortable with their expertise. They knew exactly what they were doing. It wasn't like it was their first time or anything. They specialized in it. So I was comfortable from day one. So you want to have that level of comfort if you're going to go out of the country, because, the other thing I would say would be do your research. Look at, referrals. I did go on the website and I saw a lot of people say good things about this specific company. So that's another reason why I was like, okay, I'm not the first person to say something good about them. So I'm happy to be another good person to give a good referral.
We're happy to have you too, Julian. And if you're gonna actually rate your whole experience with Ruby with the clinic as well on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, well, what would it be?
Probably like a good 11. Yeah. Top tier.
Wow.
Get a great smile with Dentification. Visit a hand-picked dental clinic today.